Alright, welcome to another Forex video. Today will be the new trade idea for GBP New Zealand. So GBP obviously stands for British Pound, right? So it's the Pound New Zealand pair. And this pair have generally been going sideways for the past 3 years. So I've ignored the chart for the past beyond the past 5 years because it tends to be very erratic beyond that point because of Brexit and obviously. So you have this huge decline over here because of Brexit, and after that it has just been going sort of sideways, right? There's a lot of up and downs, which is exactly what you expect in a forex pair, but the general trend has been going up, trending upwards. There's a lot of sideways action going on over here, but the general trend that is going up as indicated by this trend line over here. So recently the price has taken a hit for whatever reason. Somehow it has spiked super high um in one day, and then it just completely crashed the second day. So I'm not too sure exactly what happened here, but we'll count that as an anomaly. So if I draw the bottom to the top over here, connect it to this top over here instead of this giant spike, it will correspond to a Fibonacci retracement level, like as indicated as on this colored graph. So this line over here, this red line, my cursor is pointing at it right now, is the 0.5 fib retracement. And if you look at the price, it's sort of reaching that area, right? You have your trend line over here. So I just connected all the lows together and I got two trend lines. I tried connecting the low from this point to this point and this point, and I get this trend line, this more shallow one. And for the other one, I just connect the bottom of all these points, and it doesn't pass through perfectly like on this more shallow one, but it hits the most amount of points. And yeah, so that could be another trend line that people are looking at. And now the price is actually coming into this area where there's a lot of confluence. So this will be the 1.89 mark, right? So currently I have a buy order at the 1.89 mark, because if you look at the levels, right, it coincides with a lot of like support and resistance. As you can see here, there's a very clearly defined channel going on here where price just go back and forth, right? And it also corresponds directly with the 0.5 fib retracement level, and also coincide with these two trend lines over here. There's also a descending trend line that I've drawn to connect all these top and bottoms, and I'll get a trend line that goes like this. So I'm interested to see how price will react when it hits this area over here, because it looks like it's going to hit this area within the next coming days, and I'm interested to see how price will react. Note that my buy order over here is just a small amount, because catching bottoms is generally a bad idea. You want your stop loss to be quite tight. So my stop loss for this order is actually quite tight, and it's a small position, so I don't have to be worried about it. I'm interested to see if there's a huge bounce after it hits this area. If there's a huge bounce, I'll wait for a retracement before I put another long order, because I expect that this pair will probably get another bounce up, right? I'm not sure if this price will continue heading upwards, because if you look at the wave pattern, it looks like it wants to head upwards, for continue heading upwards, but it could always break the trend line. However, I think the momentum right now is a bit too overextended, so I would like to see a retracement, maybe to a 0.5 fib retracement of this decline over here before it crashes through the trend line. So the long you can long here, and when you can get out when the price hits um a fib level, or you can just hold on to it, because from the wave pattern it seems like the price want to keep going higher. But again, this will depend on the fundamentals of the pound, and I'm not really a trader that trades on fundamentals, right? I'm more of a swing trader, and fundamentals don't really apply that much if you're just holding a currency pair short term. But even for long traders, this will be a good time to enter if you want to invest in this pair. So yep, that's all for today. Look forward to another forex currency video.